Indianapolis has its 500, Louisville its Kentucky Derby, Akron, Ohio its Soapbox Derby. Impressive sporting events indeed, well steeped in tradition, but let's face it, they pale in comparison with the Daviess County Turkey Trot. The race is held under the official sanction of the National Turkey Federation at the famed Montgomery Recreation Park turkey racing and tractor pulling track. Montgomery, of course, is located in Daviess County, which produces 1 million turkeys a year. Last year, some 80 birds were entered into the qualifications, with the legendary Firebird taking all the feathers with an average speed of 6.3 miles per hour, just 7/10 of a second below the magic 7-mile-per-hour barrier. Last year's race, however, was not free of tragedy, marred by the death of one bird who died of a heart attack at the starting line. This fabled, tradition-bound race, now in its second year, brings together the nation's premier galloping gobblers in the run for the title of the world's fastest turkey. This year, the fierceness of the competition prompted only 30 birds to enter, with 5 making it to the championship race. The 5 finalists in this year's race were a veritable who's who in turkey trotting. Then there was Snoopy, a Washington, Indiana gobbler from the Jimmy Winiger stables, and the pre-race favorite, continually posting the fastest times in the quals, but many wondered whether he could win the big one. The highly regarded Airmail Parcel Post, sponsored by the Montgomery Post Office. Many regard him as a turkey's turkey. And finally, the brilliant, flamboyant, but moody Butalco from the Washington farms of Max Ramsey, a gobbler that has all the tools, if only he has the desire to use them. The dark horse was the Chicken City Special, sponsored by Montgomery's Chicken City boys at the local junior high. His sponsors hoped he could overcome an identity crisis to take the turkey trot. Firebird Jr., sired at some point in time by last year's winner, a product of the stables of the Miller Building Supply Company. It was obvious some came to see, and some came to be seen. Hundreds were on hand for the championship race, including dignitaries and VIPs from the turkey world, resplendent in their summer finery. Under race rules, jockeys had to stay behind the birds, holding them at bay with a 10-foot rope. They could not pull or prod the turkeys once the gun sounded, only to keep them out of adjoining lanes, and perhaps keep tabs on those birds who have gotten word as to what lies ahead for them around Thanksgiving. The voluntary lifespan of a turkey is 2 to 3 years. The involuntary lifespan is 4 to 6 months. Tension mounted as the race approached across this 213-foot straightaway.
They're off and running. Snoopy seems to be in the lead. Chicken City's in trouble. Too close to the rail or wants to come to the rail. We can't tell which. Sometimes that'll happen. Yeah, now we're going.
Jimmy, what do you attribute this win to? Jim, what do you attribute this win to?
Mostly time, practice.
How much practice do you put in training a turkey for turkey trotting?
About an hour every night, hour or two.
What do you do basically? What are your basic training?
Just run around the yard for about an hour with him. Just get him limbered up and, get him ready for the race. Everything.
Now, what lies ahead for him?
I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind.
Congratulations, champ. Well, there you have it. The favorite Snoopy taking it all in a record time of 18 seconds flat. And as you saw, a turkey that's his own bird.